Whenever you start a new save of Imperator Rome, you're probably going to notice a pop-up saying Scorned Families. Because most nations, at least every nation I played, you start the game off with Scorned Families. So what are Scorned Families? Why are they a problem? And how do we solve this problem? As you can tell here from Rome, I have a lot of families that consider themselves scorned. The list just goes on and on and on. If you're new to the channel, make sure to press that subscribe button for all the future Imperator content guides, tutorials I will make. So, scornful families are families who don't have a job, or they don't have enough job. A family will be scorned unless the total income of its members received from jobs and offices are at least 2% of your national income. And what that means is if you have a character and he don't have a job, he will be scorned if not other people in his family have job that reaches a limit of 2%. And if you click this icon, you actually get to the characters and families, and this one you can easily find every scornful family. And every family with a red cross are families that are currently scorned. The effect of belonging to a scorned family is that they will start losing loyalty. So if we click this guy and we go to loyalty, as you can tell, loyalty changes by minus 0.13 each month due to, and then one of these ones are scorned families. And that's the biggest one, with minus 0.1 loyalty each month. And that could be huge, because when characters gets disloyal, they might start rebel and do other nasty things to your empire. And this affects each and every single family member. So if you take a look at them, scornful. And even if you go to this little kid, that's very, very young, he's 1 year old, and he's already scorned family, losing loyalty. Because imagine when he grows up, like in many years from now, if he has had that ticking minus 0.1 each month, his loyalty will be gone. And from this you can clearly tell it's worse for you if a big family is scornful compared to a small one. Let's see if I have any great examples here. Yeah, look at this family with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members. Imagine this one as scornful, with 6 people are losing loyalty, compared to if this one would have been scornful when it's only 1. So the bigger the family, the worse the case is if they are scornful. So this way you know what families to prioritize when it comes to try to fix things. By the way, if you enjoyed the content in my Imperator guide, make sure to press that like button. It helps me out and it shows me I should continue doing content like this. So, how do we fix this? Well, the only thing we have to do is give them jobs. So let's pick a scornful family here, and let's see. We're gonna take this Marcia guy, Quintus Marcia Philippus, and give him a job, for example, in our government. And now we're just going to pick somebody. He may not be great in this position, but as you can tell, if you hover the loyalty, you can tell that he's scornful. So right now, of course, this is a 9, and he is much worse, so you probably won't give him this job in real life. And also, I'm just replacing somebody now. I'm not checking up. His family may become scornful because of this, but by doing this, and you can tell their Marcia family, 4 from the bottom. If we now just play the game, I tap in the ace up actually. So the Marcia family is no longer scornful. I don't believe any other family popped up, but we can tell now the Marcia family is no longer scornful. They are making the money, they are happy. And there are a lot of jobs you can give them. For example, as I showed, the government. You can have them researching technology. You could assign them as generals to armies. You could give them control over a navy. You could appoint them as a governor. What I've done in this game, and I played this game for quite some time in a few different saves, is I haven't found scorned families to be that big of a problem. What I do is I kind of naturally fix this. First off, I go through my government and my researches and just replace people if they are stronger. But after I've done this, I basically let's have the game have its natural pace, because whenever somebody dies, because a lot of people will die in this game, I try to replace them. Let's say this guy dies, then I pick a new one, and then I try to see, of course, as high skill as possible, and then I prioritize scornful. Maybe I'm gonna pick a level 6. if you're scornful over a level 7. But how do you fix all these people that lose loyalty? Well, after a while, when they have become disloyal, this one will pop up. The following characters have loyalty below 33%, which means they are looking to start a civil war. And clearly, civil war is a scary thing. And this guy happens to be the party leader of a faction too, which could make it even worse. So what I usually do, because I'm a nice guy, so I just bribe them. I pay them off. And now they're no longer loyal. But maybe you are a little bit, let's say you handle things with a firm, steady hand. Maybe you're going to imprison them. Maybe you're going to execute them, do some nasty stuff. But I've just been, the few guys that becomes disloyal, I've always bribed them and it's always solves the problem. I never had a rebellion. And as I said, I handle the scornful families over time. They get fewer and fewer because as people die off, I replace them with the guys that are scornful, as long as their skill level is at a decent level. Of course, not going to pick a level 3 guy that's scornful over a level 9 guy that's not scornful. So here I have a save that I've been playing for some time, and our nation is huge. We still have the scornful family message, but even though my nation is big, we only have 2 scornful families. And actually during this save, I've been down to having only 1 family and even not have a single Scorn family at all. I could probably fix this ASAP by just like changing around the governor or something like that. And the massive thing with this is take a look at these families compared to the Rome save that was newly started, where most families were tiny with like 1-2 members. Take a look at these families, they are huge. And still we only have 2 of them who are scornful. So just by thinking about scornful families when you assign new jobs, and they will be gone in no time. So if you follow these advices, I'm sure you're going to be perfectly fine when it comes to scorned families. If you have any other tips when it comes to scornful families, how do you handle them? Maybe I missed something out, or maybe you just have a question, make sure to use the comment section below. Thank you for watching.